Have you ever wondered how internal and external devices in a microcontroller are controlled? Well, the answer lies in understanding the drivers and their roles in the Microcontroller Abstraction Layer and ECU Abstraction Layer. To begin with, a driver is a crucial element that contains the functionality to control and access an internal or an external device. The distinction between internal and external devices is that internal devices are located inside the microcontroller, while external ones are situated outside the microcontroller on the ECU hardware. Examples of internal devices include the internal EEPROM, internal CAN controller, and the internal ADC. The drivers designated for these internal devices are aptly named internal drivers. These are situated in the Microcontroller Abstraction Layer, a layer that abstracts the hardware and provides a consistent interface to the upper layers. On the other hand, we have external devices which include the external EEPROM, external watchdog, and external flash. The drivers for these devices are known as external drivers. These are located in the ECU abstraction layer and access the external devices via drivers of the microcontroller abstraction layer. This method supports components integrated in system basis chips like transceivers and watchdogs under the Autosar standard. For instance, consider a driver for an external EEPROM with an SPI interface. This driver accesses the external EEPROM via the handler or driver for the SPI bus. However, there are exceptions. Drivers for memory-mapped external devices, such as external flash memory, may access the microcontroller directly. These external drivers are located in the microcontroller abstraction layer because they are microcontroller dependent. Transitioning to interfaces, an interface module contains the functionality to abstract from modules which are architecturally placed below them. This abstraction from the hardware realization of a specific device provides a generic API to access a specific type of device. It does so independent of the number of existing devices of that type and independent of the hardware realization of the different devices. So, to wrap things up, whether internal or external, drivers play a pivotal role in controlling and accessing devices in a microcontroller. Their location in either the microcontroller or ECU abstraction layer and their specific functionality dictate how these devices are controlled and accessed, making them integral to the smooth operation of the microcontroller. Understanding their roles and functions is key to grasping the broader picture of microcontroller operations.